Hi, Tavius here. Just wanted to take a couple of minutes to share with you the story of how I got $6,000 within 2 weeks, realizing that I had no money, no job, and no idea where I could get this from. So let me start by giving you a little bit of information about me. I am 44 years old. I've been through brain surgery, have a hole in my head, and so being disabled, I have a limited source of income. I don't have a lot of options, and I was in a situation where I needed to have the money. I'm sure you've been in situations like this yourself where you need to get something, whether it's money, you need to get a new car, or whatever it is. I'm sure there's something that has held you up in the past, or maybe is holding you up right now. If you're watching this, it's probably because you need to get money yourself. And this is my story of how I got it. So I came across a couple of months back a situation where I had to have $6,000. I just had to have it to be able to do what I needed to do right that time. With this money, I was able to go forward, but I didn't have a clue of where I was getting it. I had no stable job. I mean, actually, I have no job because of my disability. I have seizures and I can't drive, so that kind of rules me out for just about everything. And I decided, all right, well, I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm going to make this happen, and that's it, period. So I did. I started putting some ideas out there, and I started doing a little bit of research. Now, to access some of this, you can find it, there's a lot of lessons within Empower Network, which I'm part of, but it doesn't matter one way or the other whether you join or not. I'm going to go ahead and give you step by step exactly what I did. If you do want information, more information about this, I strongly recommend you click down below, because this is just a slight nugget of what I've picked up. So the very first thing I did was I decided I need money. I need to get $6,000, and I very specifically, I need $6,000. And I gave myself 2 weeks for it. I said, okay, it is going to be to me by the middle of March. I actually don't remember the exact date, but I know it took about 2 weeks to get it. One of the downfalls of having brain surgery is you forget a lot of things, but there's certain things that I remember, and the important things are what matters. So I went through and I set this goal that I'm going to have this money by March 13th, or whatever the date was, I don't remember. And I'm going to make it happen. I don't know where I'm getting it. I have bad credit. I don't have family that's willing to lend me money. I can't get a job advance, a pay advance from work. So how am I going to get this money? So this is exactly what I did. I made that goal. I wrote it down, exactly what I needed and when. Then I went one step further and wrote it again as if I already had it. So I have this paper in front of me which says, it's March 13th, 2013, and I, Tavius Southard, am sitting here looking at my bank account, feeling amazed at the fact that I have $6,000 in my account, even though I had no clue where it was coming from. I managed to pull it in, and I am so excited to see this. So you see, the thing I did here is I wrote it in present tense, like I already have it. And this is what you need to be able to do yourself, is focus on it as if you have it. You need to go through, and what I'm going to give you is kind of an assignment here, is find a goal, find something you want, and write out for yourself to see how this works. I'm sure you can see. And make it something you can believe you can get. Maybe if it's just a point of saying, okay, I'm going to the grocery store and I'm going to get a parking spot right in front of the door where I can just go straight in, get my groceries, and go straight back out. You know, it could be anything, something simple that you can believe could happen. And then you want to write that out as a goal and write it as if you've already got it. Take the time right now and do this and be very specific about it, very in-depth, and try and incorporate a little bit more than just what you see. You know, involve your other senses. You know, I am feeling the pulse racing inside of me as I see with excitement I just got what I was looking for. I am enjoying the amazing texture of the whatever, you know. Just work it out and work out where you're using as many senses as you can. You know, I heard a train go by as I step out and close the car door behind me, whatever. Just, you want to hear sounds, see the vision. If you're chewing gum or having an Altoid or whatever, include those senses and picture it vividly as if you're right there. When you write this out, this is how specific you want to be. So my assignment for you for today, and I'm going to go ahead and this over the next couple of days, I'm going to give you all the details of exactly what I did. But for today, just set yourself a goal, something you want that you can believe in. And if it's a situation where you want money or something like this, maybe you're looking for a tool, then there's a join button down below. You can get started with that. But the one thing I strongly recommend regardless is below this video I have a link which says to join my mailing list. You definitely want to do this because you don't want to miss anything I'm giving out over the next couple of days. And I will give you direct links to my blog and all of the information. And there may be a little bit more information within the email letters I send out than there is just in this video. So take a moment, go down below, click the link that says join my mailing list, and I will see you tomorrow.